Casey Ship here, creator of Hot Moms Lifestyle with Z. I help moms get everything they want. Today, we're going to talk about stress, anxiety, how to gain control over stress, anxiety, and weight gain.
Hey there, Casey Ship here, fitness model, hormone expert, and a master energy healer. I help goal-oriented women clear out the reason why nothing has worked and finally step into their purpose and get everything they've ever wanted.
Got a couple things coming down the pipes. I got a free masterclass this week about dropping the weight loss struggle. So anyway, if you struggle with health, can't stay on plan, if you feel overwhelmed and stressed out, I got some answers for you. So with moms in general, with women, I mean, even if you're in your 20s and you've never had kids, like we go through something, how they teach you about careers and stuff like that, but they don't go beyond that. They don't ever say like, oh, after your career, you're going to get married and then your hormones are going to change and you're going to go through this. When you get married, you're going to go through this and babies and like nobody prepares you for that. You know what I'm saying? Pains me to see these women come in. They've struggled with weight their whole life. They've struggled with things their whole life. And I'm like, dang, man. And they finally just get fed up with it. And then we start working together and we address their trauma. So a lot of us have anxiety. A lot of us are empaths and we do feel things, but we need to always go a step beyond that. The reason we feel like we don't have a lot of time or that, diet, taking care of ourselves, it doesn't feel easy to us, right? We always, there's a struggle there. A lot of people, when they first get with me, they're like, what's energy work? Are you like a witch or something? Thoughts are things. Thoughts have energy. Emotionally, we cry, right? Because we are sad. We feel an emotion and it comes out physically. Emotions are inside of us and they manifest into something physical. Well, anybody with thyroid issues, that's from martyr complex. Their subconscious belief is sacrifice for others and do for everybody else, and they come last. That alone, that we cry out of feeling sad, is proof that emotions manifest into physical ailments. So you have to ask yourself, where are you hurting? Maybe you've got an autoimmune issue. That's what we need to do inner work. We have to do the inner work. We have to do energy healing. We have to become self-healers. And we have to unlearn all these things that we grew up with. And a lot of us don't even know it. A lot of shame work, a lot of guilt, a lot of not good enough, worthiness issues. Last night, like what you're going to find out in the weight loss struggle. We don't really go over diet because y'all, if diets worked, you would already be where you wanted to be. What happens though? 3 weeks in, you fall off. Something stressful happens, we fall off, right? Because you don't address the trauma. If you've got autoimmune issues, adrenal issues, thyroid issues, whatever it is, energetically inside of you, there's emotional stuff, unseen, untapped emotional blocks called trauma. That's what has to be addressed. If not, you're always going to be chasing something because you're doing surface level stuff. You have to go at this from a trauma-informed approach. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken. You're not flawed. You're not less than. You're not unworthy. They're not better than you because you're still struggling with your weight. All it means is that you just haven't addressed your trauma. Not hormones being off. Your hormones are off because of trauma, which nobody wants to believe something that's faulty. So why do we? It's because you can pass down trauma, like genetically. Think about it. Whose mom in here, whose aunt, mom, whoever, caregiver, struggled with their weight and or health and or had a mommy pooch? It can be passed down. So until we come in and break the cycle, we have to unlearn a lot of things, like I said, and relearn how to parent ourselves and actually learn how to give ourselves what we never had. Unconditional love and acceptance. And it's not saying it's all unicorns and rainbows and we're just going to love ourselves back to wholeness. So not until you address the root issue and the actual trauma will you ever find a way out. And like I said, go back and listen to what I just said about the tears. You feel an emotion or your top blows and you cry. Think about how much stuff is there untapped. Because if you've got an auto issue, if you've got a physical ailment, if your body hurts, if you're unmotivated, if you're depressed, if you're sad, all that means is it's years and generational pains stored and stored and stored in your cells, in your being, in your energy system. And we have to go in there, see what it is, get it out. We clear the space for all that we do want. Because that's why things that we do want can't come in. We're clogged up with the old junk. Does that make sense? Okay, I just wanted to let you know that. So the food test, you're going to need to start with a food test. So what I want you to do is I want you to go watch. You'll see my blood work. You'll get to see like my blood work, what we check, the after results, like what I was able to do with my blood work. You'll get to see how I rebuilt my metabolism. And I had also this big, huge unworthiness issue. Like I felt like good things wouldn't last. And if something really good happened, that it would be taken from me, or, it was just constant up and down. Like there had to be some kind of thing come in to just totally burn down the tower, and then I have to rebuild it. Y'all know what I'm talking about? And so I show you how I overcame that. Because a lot of times what happens is the second we get a chance to level up and we're about to bust through the next level, our body is going to throw out an old thing, like a PTSD thing. Like, remember that time you did this and you wasted money? Remember that time you failed? That's always going to happen every time we are ready to go to the next level. It feels really, really scary. It feels really, really real, but it's not. So I'll teach you how to get to the bottom of that and show up as the love, the flow, the faith, the part of you that already has the things that she wants. She's already doing what she wants. She already's at the weight that she wants. Everything's there. How would that version of you show up? And that's how you ultimately defeat the fear. But we do need to do some of the trauma clearing work first, because it's important for me that you not only look the way you want to look, but you feel rich. I've had the body, I've had the fitness model body, and I was miserable. So it's important to me that you have everything you want, which, by the way, is way easier than just having one thing. Okay. And you feel confident, you feel clear and certain and all that stuff. It's not just on the outside. I want you to feel it on the inside. And that's the only way to do it. Okay. So I want you to go watch the free training, CaseyShip.com/register. That's going to take you to the free training. Now, that's going to put you in to get a text from me and an email. And in the email and text, and if you get lost, all you got to do is reach out and ask, because you'll have the cell. And you just say, hey, I want this or this or that. We will either connect with you for 15 minutes and go over, like, maybe you got some blood work. You can just give us some more clues on like what you're going through. And we can point you to maybe a book that can help with some of the trauma stuff, or maybe some of my free gifts from my mastermind that we have for trainings when we talk to you and stuff like that, all complimentary. And then we'll get you the free gift with the food test. So once you go to the free training I'm talking about, you'll see the email for the free gifts. It's inside the free gifts. You'll see the email. You just open it up. It'll ask you to register. And there's over 50 videos of emotionally like supportive video, educational, whatever word, like energy healing videos to help you with your weight and some stuck points and stuff like that. One video that I really like is the mentality needed to succeed. Oh my God. We go over the scale, like why you've struggled why you keep getting on the scale to just be let down again. We go over that. And then you'll see the food test. There's some blood work stuff in there. There's my free group. So you'll just be into that. And then today, if you go over in Facebook to my free Hot Moms group, and then you'll see the training that we're doing all week, the Drop the Weight Loss Struggle. Well, it's actually Drop the MF Weight Loss Struggle. And the first video is already up, the recording, and I will charge for this. It will be in my courses. So those of you that get in now, you'll get the training for free. Super transformative. Had a lot of gals on last night, and a lot of breakthroughs happening. So you got it. Free gifts and my training, CaseyShip.com/register. Do that first, and then you don't have to worry about anything else. Just go check your email, and we'll shoot you a text to make sure that you got it. Okay, that's it. I wanted to go over this one question. What about those with celiacs that get Hashimoto's? Same thing. It's no different. It's all that is actually has to do with shame. A lot of self-esteem stuff that we have to repair in you. I can't pronounce your name, EPPOHHPETS. Same thing. Any auto issue, anything, celiacs. I mean, it's all a self-esteem and shame that needs to be cleared out. And if you ever feel like, well, I don't know what she's talking about, right? Well, if you did, you'd already be good to go, right? So yeah, girl, we can totally help you. You just got to be ready for the transformation. It's from a soul level, right? So it's deep work. We go really, really deep. Like I said yesterday, we go deeper than a lot of the therapies out there, because a lot of therapists just aren't fully trained in trauma. And if they are, it's from a book. They haven't been through it. It's just like, let's talk about your problems to relive it 1,000 times. You know what I mean? And give you some coping thing that just tells you to write about how crappy you feel. There's no like, here's how to clear. Here's how to become a self-healer. You know what I mean? I wasted a lot of years in therapy. I didn't waste it. It just showed me like 1,000 ways that wasn't going to work for me. So there's that. Have a great one. Oh, crap. I see a lot of comments. Oh, Ted, thank you. Michelle, this is exactly how I feel. I'm only 41 and my joints and body feels like I'm 80. Yeah, it's just lots of trauma. And, I know you started some of the emotional stuff. There's tons of trauma. That's all it is. I mean, I had chronic fatigue. Same thing. So if diets worked, they would work forever. But it's not the case. Okay, bye, y'all.
This is it. I've got a free training, CaseyShip.com/register. Be sure to grab that and then join my free Facebook group and just reach out. Struggle is not required, so hit me up, CaseyShip.com/register. Talk to you soon.